Alright, welcome back. This is Doofus K. Welcome to my Let's Play Farming Giant series. In the last episode, we were sort of running into some kind of worker slash implement slash me not knowing what I'm doing problems. So what I'm going to do here is move the tractors into one building. Oh, pause, hold on. Yes, yes, yes. So what I'm going to end up with here is a garage full of implements, and then a garage full of tractors. And that's sort of what I believe, want to deal with. Now it is going to be kind of a mess. But I think in the long run, it will be better. Now, as you can see, this isn't exactly the most efficient plan, but as far as keeping track of vehicles, it's much, much easier. Alright, so I think what we can do is move these into this other garage. I think that means we don't have enough room. Boom. Alright, so the harvester can go in here. I haven't even used this thing yet, so... So what do we have duplicates of? Nothing. I don't think we're going to use the planter much, so let's move that into here. And let's move the seeder over into here, too. Just to make some of the things more convenient. Oh, that's actually being used. So we're running into grass storage problems here again. Which is actually not a terrible thing to have a problem with. How are we doing over here? Alright, lots of chicken meat. 20 grand worth of chickens. Cooler truck. Oh, those cooler trucks are for delivering to the order screen, so we don't really want to get rid of those. So basically what we're doing is just using the same truck to kind of ferry things back and forth, but that's fine. It probably isn't the most efficient. I should probably have a garage here and the cold storage right next to it, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, so the last piece was this one. No, that's not what I wanted. What the heck? Oh, it did work. Okay, so we can demolish this one. No. That. And then we can actually delete this section of the road, and then we can also delete this section, and that will sort of change the way they drive. They won't have to drive all the way down here. This thing we can empty. Just run the two of these. Alright, and that's empty. Run the leather one. Should hear a bling. 1600 leather for 11 grand. Alright, so this is empty, so we'll fire the or not fire, but we'll get rid of the workers. Oh, that's right. We need to stop this, otherwise everything just freaks out. I think it's gonna crash if I do this. Oh no, it didn't. Perfect. We just save it quick. Alright, perfect. So then we can delete this piece. Demolish. And it does make some funky looking things there, but that's fine. So we've completely consolidated all of our stuff here. So actually let's just delete these and make this a little bit bigger. So we're going to abandon that and delete this and make a new field, and we can cover this whole chunk here. So this was about 50,000 square meters before, and it's 71 now. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this ready for wheat. We're going to start watering it. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can pay attention to all this different stuff at once, so... Butchery is doing good, it looks like. Why is the oh, that's why. How much money do we have? 494 grand. Let's get crazy on the cheese whiz here. Now our electric bill is going to be donkulous here, but that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do here is get really all sorts of crazy. So what we're going to do here is we are going to move this stuff to this storage unit. And then this one so these are our orders, and that's fine. That's where we want them to be. So what we're going to do is we have lots of storage total here, but we're going to do the same thing with these that we did with this, and sort of daisy chain them together. And the reason why we're going to do this is because if there's a truck going out for an order, the truck doesn't know what the storage in the other unit is like. So if you just continuously bring in more material, he, I believe, or she, will continue to deliver it. So what we should probably do is just consolidate these orders to one truck. We want from the chickens of this. Oh, alright, well I guess I can't do that one yet, but let me do that one. 2. We can do cheese, or we can even do horses, but I don't think I've unlocked the actual horse pen thing. So that should keep this thing pretty much full to the brim. And then while this thing gets going... Oh, did I screw up that? Oh, I did. So, yeah. This is what I'm talking about with the keeping track of things. It's not ideal. Whoops. It really they should really call it like Vehicle 10 or Vehicle 20 or something. Alright, so we're producing animals at a good rate. You know, I should just see if there's an animal order. We'll just do all cities. All orders for cow meat. No, actually, I'm sorry, meat cow. We'll do quantity. Whoa. 20,000 cows. So we should probably do something like this. 323 for 1,200 cows. Let's do it. The other one is a periodic one, so we can sort of just ignore that. However, we do have to wait for him to get back. So we can't get too crazy. So we kind of burned through a lot of our money there, but we've upgraded pretty much all of our buildings here to medium, except for this one. This is just the extension shed. Oh, we don't need 3 workers in there, do we? So we do probably need, so we got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 vehicles, and only 10 workers. We got 3, 6, 7, and only 5 workers. So, keep in mind, if you have 7 vehicles and only 4 workers, something isn't going to work right. So this thing produces beef at like an insane rate here. What's the deal with chickens? What's the deal here? I don't understand what the problem is here. Oh, well. How many bastard chickens can this thing hold? 300. How much can this hold? 450. See how quickly these things go down when it's cranking. So that is more like it right there. Alright, so this is full and this is full. So I think for whatever reason this thing can hold more chicken meat. Actually, that is not... Yes, this is 66,000. So somehow chicken meat is larger. Well, whatever. Alright, so in the meantime, we have a lot of everything here. So we'll deliver that, and we'll deliver that. And then what's going to happen is when they're gone, this thing is going to come and top it off. And it's going to be great. Yep, just like that. So when that guy gets back, he's going to come back and he's going to be like, oh, perfect, it's full again. Even though it's not. But, alright, so we are at a grass surplus, which is perfect, as you can see here. In fact, it's pretty much ignoring this one. Which is fine, that's totally fine. When we unlock the large barn, we will have boatloads of it. Alright, so in the meantime, we have this other order. 1,000 cows in a little over, a little over a month. Gonna need to get some corns to that guy. Alright, so let's change the order. Oh, that one's completed. Aha. What we want to do is, I think, like 300 cows at a time. Because we don't want to completely blow away the numbers here. So we'll just let him go. How are we doing on these other orders? 45,000 already? 42,000 for the meat, chicken meat one. That one will clear, because that's done. Wait a minute. 209 of 2015. That's now. This one is for a long time, and that's fine. Because we want to hit this one pretty hard. Alright, so let's get this thing ready for wheat. Actually, we'll do corn. Get it ready for corns. Nutrient content 56, pH 5.7. Humidity 58. Oh, man. Alright, so nutrient content is good. pH is sort of good. Humidity range I screwed up, so that's fine. pH is 5.7. God, I can't even remember here. pH is 5.7 to 6.6. So that's good enough. Sort of. So what do we got here? We got 2 medium tractors, 3 medium tractors. I think we're just going to kind of spread things out here. Now that we have things in a sort of normal state. So we want a cedar. And we want... Oh, no, I said corn. Corns. And, what do we got for corn here? Alright, so that'll kind of deplete that. What was that little message? Grass field, 100%. Alright, so it looks like we completed one order here. Probably the chicken, yep, the chicken meat one. Excuse me. So we're going to do another chicken one. So you can see how the storage capacity at the destination is too small. Oh, that's a problem. So these guys need to eat more. Oh, there you go. Just like that. So you can see how when you have some of these periodic orders that are these kind of high dollar numbers, like you can really, I mean, you can really crank out some money pretty quick. This could probably use a shot of fertilizer here, I think, but I think it's fine. We're gonna end up with like a crap load of wheat or corn from that. And then that'll fill all those. Oh, we need to spray it, though. Insecticide. We can certainly do that. What we're going to try and do is kind of even out some of the tractors here. Eventually you do kind of want to make specific things. You know, like, have like maybe one garage for the plowing and like one for cultivating. That would be the easiest way to do it. So how we doing here? 150. Okay, we completed that meat order. That guy's almost done with that one again. I mean, we might as well, we have like a crap load of this meat, so we might as well fire this baby up too. Just like that. We don't have any eggs. Let's start the eggs going. So now the problem is that we're running into the animal being the kind of limiting factors for leveling up. But now that we have this thing going, The large butchery would be even better, but we don't quite have the bling for that yet. Garage medium, a vehicle broke. That's not cool. These are all about 99. It's probably these silly things. These things like to break because they get used so much. Maintenance is definitely a plus. So what we can probably do is get rid of some of these. 52 grand to sell it. Wow. 58.4 kilometers an hour. Fuel consumption 21 liters for every 100 kilometers. It's alright. So we're going to end up with a fair amount of corn here. Looks like about... maybe about 40 or so thousand liters. And then the next time, here, let me just do this. Uncheck that. And then uncheck that. And then we'll plant wheat here the next time. A little bit of crop rotation, yeah. Alright. Looking good here, looking good. So this guy's stuck. Looks like it. This guy's still delivering cows to that. I should have just hit go. Because he probably could have done everything with that. Let's buy some more trucks for animals medium. Upgrade some of these babies. So unfortunately, when you're upgrading vehicles like that, you can't just go in here and be like, oh, well, this has 2 orders, I don't want to delete it. It doesn't actually tell you, and if it's a part of an order and you delete it or sell it, it doesn't really tell you. Which, needless to say, is a little annoying, but it's workable. So not quite 40,000, pretty close. So we're going to add a harvest thinger to this. Got the medium harvest, so I believe this is corn. Oh, that's wheat. Put it in the corn hole, if you know what I mean. Why did that say 18,000? Oh, because that's the most it can hold. Aha. Well, that's fine. We should have plenty of room. And we're going to need it because this baby is going to need some pretty quickly here. Cornfield, 93%. Not bad. Not bad, not bad at all. We might have to manually do this particular one. $85,000 potatoes. So as you can see, our little magic worker is doing good work for us. And kind of shuffling stuff around. Oh, I already do have one set up. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. That is a problem with these big fields, is that you do have to manually, because the quantity that's in this field exceeds the storage space of that silo, so you do have to kind of fiddle with it a little bit, but that's fine. That is just fine. We can have enough wheat to... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we have... Wow. Not that much corn anymore. Well, you know what? Let's hit it again. Oops. We'll hit it again with some corns. Crap, we can have enough? Alright, well that's gonna have to go there. We should probably hit this with wheat. Next. Let's do that. Like I said, kind of spread the love around. Cedar, field resource, wheat. From location there. Automatic. How's our meat situation doing here? Our meat situation is going well. Well, if this clod would actually finish that order... This baby's full on chicken meat again. Full on leather. Let's get rid of some of this leather. So that's a large van. Down by the river. Whoops. I'll sell that baby to... See if anybody is actually wanting or requesting leather. I seriously doubt it, but... 234 chickens. Well, we're just going to do it to Berlin because it's the closest. I think I can only hold... Ooh, I can hold 2,000. Perfect. Oops. 2,000 at a time. Go. So that's actually a fair amount in there. Oh, yeah. About 150 G's worth of leather in there. I'll take that. I'll take that anytime. Alright, so how are we doing in here? Let's get some more cows going to the old cow shop here. I'm just going to let it go full bore. Oh, balls. I didn't want to do that. Well, I mean, there's like 1 million cows in here, so it really doesn't matter. Ooh, the chickens are producing lots of eggs. Cooler truck medium. Oh, I have lots of trucks for animals, don't I? The problem is those are all for orders. I really don't want to use those. Alright, let's start upgrading some of these things here. Oh, well, great. I can't do that one yet. Ah, this one I can do, though. How about 350? Perfect. Probably don't actually need that many trucks anymore. In fact, let's see if we can sell these. Let's see how much stuff this breaks. Okay, so that one is on the order. But that's fine, because once he gets back... well, done, I should say. So he's still going on that. Ooh, we're about to kind of deplete our... Yeah, the beef is working excellent now. That's much better. Before, it was sort of hard-pressed to make that much. So the medium one goes faster, and I cranked it up with a bunch of the old speeder-upper things. So, okay, didn't I tell you to plant wheat? I'm pretty sure I did. There's like mass confusion there. So I want to do corns, I think, again here, don't I? Alright, so that should be going on that. Grass is still, I think, doing okay. We definitely want to switch one of those fields back over, I believe. Got another 1.8 mil. What was that? Oh, the leather is still selling. Perfect. So yeah, you can see that you actually make quite a bit of it in leather. 15 grand each trip. And it doesn't take long to produce it either, so... You know, we got some good production values going on here. These are the kind of fields you need to deal with the mill, because they just consume so much. Yeah, I mean, look how quickly the leather is going. Doesn't take long at all. Looking good here. So unfortunately, this thing is... needs a shot of agricultural lime, it looks like. Sprayer. Agricultural lime from location that house, and we're gonna hit it with 400. Oh, I can't because it's being planted. This guy's driving back and forth just for grins and giggles. Well, I think that is a good stopping point here. Let me slow down time here. So, more expansion, a little bit of consolidation here, upgrading of buildings. This isn't super ideal, what I've done here, but temporarily it's fine. What I'm planning on doing is having a small garage for each, like, type of work you want to do. So, if you're doing plowing, have one garage with just tractors and just implements for plowing. If you're doing cultivating, same thing. So that's what's going to happen next time. And hopefully by then we will have unlocked, excuse me, some of this other stuff, like the rabbits. I would really like to get into the rabbits. And then we can have 3 different kinds of meat going on. And then that will also help our numbers here. It's a little slow right now because we are producing a lot of animals, but I mean, you need 90,000 to level up, so it's going to take a while. But we got this medium-sized butchery going. We got another cold storage. We got a shot of corn, although it all went into here. And as you can see, we need some wheat. So I'm going to have to probably dedicate some of this stuff here to the chicken coop. They're eating a lot more food now. So thanks again for watching. This is Doofus K. We'll see you next episode. Whoops. I'll just flip over my mouse. So we'll see you next episode.